February the 17th of 2025, and just wanted to just give you a little of encouragement for today. Um, just in prayer about what to bring to the guys, to the first responders Bible study we're going to be doing tomorrow night. And the Lord revealed to me a lot of things as I was reading His living Word this morning, and looking at Daniel 3 and Daniel 3 verses. I'm just going to share with you real quick. It's a lot of reading, but I'm not going to do it over this because this is not actual Bible study. But uh, Daniel 3 from 14 through 24. 14 through 24. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. Just in short, basically these three guys, King Nebuchadnezzar built a gold statue, and they wanted everybody to worship that statue. And of course, that's a sin to worship an idol or a statue or anything that's not any other god before God, because the other ones before God are little g's, and our God is the only one and only God, right? So I think a key thing that got me on this one here is that they were wanting them to bow and to worship that idol, that statue. And those three said no, they're not going to do it. And reading down here, reading in 17, it says, see, Nebuchadnezzar wanted to throw them into the fire if they didn't worship his statue. And he says, if it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the fiery furnace. He will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. And I think that's important for us to understand right now, is that there's a lot of things that's going on, and they want us to bow to certain things, or to submit to certain things that's not of God. The ways of the world definitely do that to us. What's popular, what's normal for a lot of people, might not be the norm for Christ followers. And I'm here to share with you a little bit more further on down. If you just read Daniel 3:14 all the way to the end of 24, um, they were facing sure death. They were going to be burned alive. In fact, they wanted it. The king of Nebuchadnezzar wanted that fire so hot that he had people add more wood to make it so hot that they were never going to be able to live, obviously. But the fire was so hot that the people that were bringing up the wood, they burned and they died. And that ended up happening, right? They brought all the wood and got those three, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, then threw them into the fiery furnace. And not the beautiful part is this: whenever the king went up there to see what was going on, he ended up seeing four people standing in the fire. And he calls them out. He says, didn't you put three? There's four people standing there. And the fourth one that was so don't ask God to turn the fire off, right? Don't ask God to turn the fire off. He's going to meet you where you're at, and he will pull you, and he'll be with you there in that fire. So just understand, whatever storm you're going through, whatever I guess, trials you're going through right now, don't ask God to take those trials away from you, that fire to be turned off, because God is there with you right now. Give God the glory for him being with you and seek peace and comfort in him. My brother always says, don't ask for the peace of God. You have the God of peace in you already. So you don't need the peace of him. You have the God of peace inside you already. Recognize that. Stand true in the love that God has for you, and have faith and confidence in your faith, and don't let your faith waver, because God is strong and he is true. He is there with you, right? So be it the fiery furnace or the lion's den, none of those believers doubted God's ability to save them from that fire's den, from the lion's den or the fiery furnace. So ask God to meet you where you're at, and he will definitely pull you through it, and have faith and confidence in him that he will be doing it for you. And that's all I wanted to share with you this morning. Just no matter what you're going through, if you have some trials that are going on, if you're at whatever fiery furnace you're facing right now, don't ask God to take you out of it, but he's there with you. Just seek peace and comfort in him being there with you, right? And that's it. That's all I want to share. Just short and sweet. Just know that God is with you, and he's going to be there and comfort you if you let him, right? Don't fight. Just receive God and receive the blessings that he has for you. Okay? You guys have a great day. Soul Hunter 6509 is out.